Hey loves, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a clean and decorate with me for fall. So I absolutely love this time of year. It is such a cozy and warm and inviting time. So I really enjoy putting out my fall decorations. I don't tend to put out too many Halloween decorations, and maybe that will change once my little one is a little bit older and we just kind of get into that more Halloween type vibe. But as for right now, I really enjoy just putting out very soft neutral tones for fall, as well as some pops of color with some yellows, burnt oranges, and some deep reds. So I really love the traditional fall colors. I have gravitated towards some whites and greens in the past, and I still like those, and I may be incorporating a lot of those as well. So we'll just kind of have to play around with it and see. Honestly, I haven't planned out where I'm putting anything at all, and I don't really remember what I did last year. I feel like our home has been rearranged a couple of times since I decorated for fall last year, and I'm not even sure if I shared a decorate with me last year. So if I did, I will link it below, but I honestly think I just did a Christmas clean and decorate with me. So I don't think I did a fall one. So this is gonna be fun and something new and exciting, and I will definitely share the process with you, and you may see me rearrange things a few times because, like I said, I haven't really planned anything out. So here are my fall bins, and as you can see, they are already empty. I really only have 2 fall bins. So this one on the bottom is really mostly Halloween decor, and I typically don't put out a lot of Halloween decor. That is really from when I was teaching. I would decorate my classroom. So I just kept the Halloween decor in there, and same with this fall stuff up here. These are things that I used in my classrooms. So some tablecloths, and then I have this big turkey bulletin board decor. So I'm just leaving those in there because I'm not going to use those in my home. Those will be saved for when I'm teaching again, but I have already pulled out everything, and I've just set it over here on our dining room table. So all of this over here is what was in those bins, as well as the new items that I picked up. And then I do have some items over here as well. So I probably won't use all of these items, but I wanted to see everything that I had to work with. That way I can just kind of see everything and see how things flow together so that I know what can go together in each room. So I've kind of organized it a little bit. So over here I have some pumpkins. In the middle I have some candles or candle holders. I have some signs kind of just randomly. This is where I have all of my fall florals and picks, and then a lot of this little stuff is just kind of throughout. Here are some fall towels. So yes, some of the new things, let me just point out. So this year I picked up this thankful sign as well as these picks, this fall sweet fall sign. I thought that was so cute. I think that was from TJ Maxx. Yes, TJ Maxx. And I picked up these towels for the kitchen. I also picked up this beautiful burnt orange throw blanket, and let's see what else is new this year. This pumpkin is new this year. I just loved the texture of that pumpkin. I thought it was so pretty. Let's see what else. This is a soy candle that I picked up this year as well. I also picked up some burlap leaves this year. These wooden pumpkins is new this year as well. And then as far as pillows go, the only new ones this year are these beautiful mustard yellow ones. Oh no, it has a hole in it. But I also picked up this beautiful pumpkin pillow as well. I think that one came from Hobby Lobby. And then down here on the floor, I actually have some more items. So this bucket of apples, these were buy one get one free at Michael's, and you could mix and match. So I got this galvanized steel bucket as well as this wooden bucket at Michael's. They were buy one get one free, like I said, and we actually used this for Eliana's 6-month pictures. We took some family pictures, but we also did her 6-month photos in this little bucket of apples because they will be up and ready for fall. So I just thought it was so cute. And I also picked up this beautiful wooden picture frame from Marshall's this year. So I thought it would be so cute to put a picture of her in the bucket of apples in that frame. So anyway, I loved this. It was so cute. These apples I just got from Amazon, by the way. So they're just fake apples, and I thought, why not just use this to decorate for fall? So anyway, I will probably use that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put this inside or outside. I may do my porch in a separate video. I haven't decided yet. because I have these items as well. So I'm just not sure. Today's kind of just going to be a fun play around day where I'm going to experiment with what I want where. Alright, so I'm going to start in the guest bedroom, and I'm just changing out the blanket that I have on this bed just to have a little bit more of a cozy neutral tone to it for fall. So I'm just going to put that at the end of the bed, and then I'm just going to be putting a couple of pops of fall throughout the room, such as changing the throw pillows and adding in a few pumpkins. Now these pillows look really dark in the camera lens. They almost look like a dark brown or black, but they are actually a deep red Merlot color. So you will see that in just a moment, but I'm gonna go ahead and play around with some other decor in this room and then show you guys what it looks like at the end. One little tip that I have for you guys is to try to have decor pieces in your home that you can leave up all year long. So as you can see, I have these crates on this nightstand, and those stay there all year long for all 4 seasons. The only decor items that I change out are the ones that are in front of the crates or inside of the crates or even on top of the nightstand if I want to add anything up there, as you can see. But otherwise, those crates just stay there, and it makes decorating so much easier. I don't have to spend a ton of money to try to fill the space, and it really just makes cleanup a breeze as well. So now I'm moving on into the guest bathroom, and I always love to add just a few decor pieces in this room just to make it festive and inviting for when guests come to visit. We actually have some family coming in town this weekend, so I thought this was the perfect time to set out a few touches of fall in this bathroom. So anyway, I'm just going to wipe down the sink and the counter and make everything nice and clean before I set out any more decor. And I am using some things that are left over from last year, so I have these white popcorn kernels as well as some red kidney beans. These are such an easy, cheap way to fill your vases, even if you want to put candles or just whatever you want to put in them. These are great fillers. So I'm just going to be putting pumpkins in these vases that I have here. I actually got these from, I believe, Dollar Tree last year, and I hot glued or used epoxy on the candlestick on the bottom of the tall one. So you can really just be as creative as you want, but this was just a very cheap, easy way to decorate for fall. So moving on to the shelves, I am going to add just a few small decor pieces just to give it a little touch of fall. And I would love to know, what are your favorite fall colors to decorate with? Do you guys like the traditional colors, like the reds, yellows, and oranges? Or do you tend to go for more of the neutral tones? I personally am mixing them this year, so I'm using everything that I already had, and then I only spent a little bit of money on new items this year. I didn't want to spend a ton of money and purchase all new things just so that everything went together, but I kind of am developing themes in each room, which you'll notice kind of throughout the video. So I am curious though, which ones do you gravitate towards more? The burnt oranges and yellows, or the Merlots, or the soft neutral tones, or do you mix them like I do? So anyway, I just would love to know. Let me know down in the comments below. All right, so the guest bedroom and guest bathroom are both finished, and now I'm gonna move on into the living room, but I wanted just to pop on really quick and show you guys this little space that I have set up for my sweet girl. So we spend the majority of our time in the living room. This is where she plays, and this is where I can kind of just lay down here with her and play with her and read books and just do whatever we need to do. This is the main space in our house, and I like to be able to see her if I need to get up and do dishes or just do things around the house. This main area of our house is kind of like an open floor plan, so I can see her from all of the different areas in here. So the dining room, the kitchen, the foyer. If I need to go throw in a load of laundry, I'm able to very quickly peek over and see her if she's in her little jumper or if she's on the floor doing tummy time, anything like that. So we really spend the majority of our time in here. So I wanted to show you guys the space that I have set up for her. I will probably clean it up right now just for the sake of decorating and cleaning, but ultimately it will end up back here because this is where we spend the majority of our time, but I just want some space to work with. So let me show you what we are working with right now. So here's the space that we usually come down and play on, and then all of these baskets contain toys or blankets or just things that we use frequently. They are not full, most of them are empty actually, but I like to have things close by so that we can clean up quickly and pull out some things if we're doing tummy time or just anything. If we're practicing sitting, she has different rattles and things in there that she can use. So this space, like I said, is in the main area of the house, and I can see her from the entire house pretty much. So it's really nice to have this here. But for the sake of today's video, I'm going to put most of this away. That way you guys can get a better picture of the decor. I'm gonna start up here on the sofa table, and you can see that I have a clock up here that isn't super cozy, but I don't know, it's just easy to have that digital clock right here where we can see it. And then I have the Owlet base station up here. The Owlet is a heart rate and oxygen monitor that we use for our baby girl. And originally we had this base station in our bedroom, but unfortunately it doesn't work very well because the range is too wide, or too long rather. So her crib is too far away from our bed as far as this is concerned. Even though it's a very small house and she's not really that far away from us, I'm not sure what the range is on these, but we had to put it out in the living room so that it was closer to her nursery. And the reason that it's on this candlestick right here is not for decoration purposes, it's actually to lift it up or raise it up so that when I sit up in bed, I can see what the color is. So if her levels are normal, this lights up green. So instead of having to open my app on my phone and wait for it to get a reading, I can quickly glance up and I can see this when I'm sitting up in bed. So anyway, that is why that is there. But I'm gonna tackle this area right now, and then we will move on over to the couch and make that look nice and cute with some throw pillows. So I'm just starting by cleaning up this space. That way it gives me a little bit more room to work with. These baskets come in so handy, by the way. I found these at the store Five Below, and oh my gosh, you guys, they are so convenient. They fit into our sofa table perfectly, and I love the sofa table. We actually moved this over from the foyer into the living room under the TV, and it really looks so nice here. I absolutely love it. The two bins on the top shelves are from the Target dollar spot.
And the late summer sky is like a giant ember. Everything is turning into gold. When the autumn leaves are playing chase it, puts a smile.
So like I mentioned before, I do plan on printing out a picture to put in this frame, and I'm not sure yet if I want to do a picture of our sweet girl in the bucket of apples or if I should do a family photo. Let me know down below what you guys think. Our family photos, we did get some sneak peeks, and oh my gosh, you guys, they are so cute. I am so obsessed, but I haven't seen any of her in the bucket of apples yet. So once we get those photos, oh my gosh, I'm probably gonna stare at them all the time. Eliana is like my pride and joy, so of course Chaz too, my sweet hubby. He is so awesome. Let me know what you guys think though, if I should do a family photo or a photo of her in the bucket of apples. Which one would look best in this space?
Remember, oh, the leaves were running wild, going all the way until November.
All right guys, so, ooh, I just realized I have a big bump here. It is what it is. But right now I'm actually in a little bit of a predicament because I don't know if I should go with the burnt orange pillows and a yellow throw blanket in the living room, or these yellow pillows, it's like mustard yellow, with a rust or burnt orange throw in the living room. So I think the neutral pillows, the burlap with the pumpkins, I'm gonna put in the foyer area. So I wanted a pop of color in the living room because this sofa table is neutral. So I thought having a pop of color would be just enough and not too much in kind of like this neutral space. I just posted on my Insta stories to see what you guys thought. So hopefully you saw that and were able to vote, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna end up doing. So I'm gonna leave this here, go do the foyer, and then come back here and see what I can come up with. So I'm just gonna kind of leave this space as is for right now. All right, so now I'm moving into the foyer and I'm just changing out the wreath on our window pane as well as the throw pillows. So I'm just adding in these burlap pillows as well as this pumpkin pillow. And again, like I mentioned before, try to have things in your home that stay up all year long. So the window and the window shutters, Chaz made those, by the way. I get tons of questions about that, and he made the bench as well, but those stay up all year long and I only change out the decor pieces on them. Next, I'm moving on into the kitchen, and before I can set out any decor in here, I needed to wipe down the entire space. So you can see I'm just wiping down the counters. I will be doing the stove as well as the refrigerator, and I have the sink to clean out as well. So I need to get some dishes running, and I need to do all of that before I can set out any decor.
Dancing through the last days of September. Dancing through the last days of September.
So it had been a little while since I had really scrubbed out the sink, so I'm just using a little bit of baking soda with some dish soap, and I'm just using my scrubber brush to scrub it down and get all of that gunk off. So this is just a really good way to scrub out your sink if you haven't for a while and get any remaining food remnants and just really give it a good clean. So I love this method. It's super easy, inexpensive, and it gets your sink nice and clean. All right, so now that the kitchen is clean, I can start setting out some of my decor. So I will be doing a separate video sharing where everything is from. That will be a fall home tour. As for today, I'm just setting it out and getting it where I want it. I may even change some things up by the time you guys see it again in my home tour video, but I did find these really cute pics that were in the Target dollar spot. I really didn't think of them as fall decor, but I just really liked them. They almost remind me of the trees on the Lorax. Any of you Dr. Seuss fans out there? Or if you have kids, you probably know. I know it because I was a teacher and, we did Dr. Seuss things all the time. So anyway, I just thought it was so cute and I loved those. But I'm just adding a few touches of fall in here as well. And you will notice that I have some decor on the top of the kitchen cabinets. I will probably add a few things in there as well after this video. I didn't get a chance to do that during this video, but I will be doing that before the fall home tour. So stay tuned for that. So I'm just finishing up in the kitchen by adding a few decor pieces to this 2-tiered tray that I have. So this is really fun to decorate for each season, and I really just kind of play around with it until I see kind of what looks right to me or what looks good. So it might look a little different when you guys see it next, but I really like how it turned out.
For some kind of trace to lead me out of darkness, give me a little faith, something to make me stronger, someone who could light the way. Then you came to me and you gave me reason. I almost can't believe it.
So So now I'm moving on into the living room again, and I'm going to try to decorate this space. So as I told you guys earlier, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do with the colors in here, and you'll see later in the video that I ended up moving this pumpkin pillow into our bedroom. So I'm not quite sure still what I want to do in here, or if I want to change some things up, if I should get another throw pillow, if I should take some throw pillows out. I'm just not sure. So if you have any suggestions, I'm open to them. Let me know down in the comments. This was a tougher room for me to kind of put together this year, so I just didn't really have an eye for it. And so yeah, I'm open to suggestions. I know a lot of you have some great ideas, and just let me know what you guys think.
I don't know anybody that could compare to you. The way you're always smiling, the way you light up a room. I couldn't live without you, not even if I tried. Cause every day I'm with you, I'm flying over the clouds. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm flying over the clouds. And I'm not coming down.
So as you can see, I'm on day 2 of decorating, and I'm starting by cleaning up our bedroom just a little bit before I set out any of our new decorations. So I'm stripping the bedding. I'm gonna go ahead and get this in the wash so that I can work on some other things while this is washing. By the way, this maxi dress that I'm wearing is from Target. It is so comfortable, and you guys, I just absolutely love it. I think it's perfect for fall because we also live in Florida and it's so hot here right now. We are still in the upper 90s, and I'm hoping that by decorating for fall, it will bring the cooler weather our way, but honestly, it won't. So I'm able to still wear maxi dresses like this, but still kind of feel festive and in the fall spirit.
'Cause I need you by my side.
So while our bedding is in the wash, I'm working on the shelves that we have in our dining room. So Chaz, my husband, actually built this farmhouse door shelving set, and the plans are from annawhite.com. I'll link them down below. We did change it up a little bit to fit our needs and our style, but we absolutely love how it turned out, and it's really fun to decorate for each season.
It's in mine enough, I'm gonna be alright. Yeah, I don't know what you do to me, but I feel like I am way up in the sky. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright.
I'm gonna finish off the dining room by cleaning off the dining room table and laying out a table runner and a centerpiece. But before I do that, you guys know I need to wipe down the space. I also found another cotton stem that I wanted to pop onto this shelf just because I felt like it needed a little something extra, and now I'm back to the table. So this runner used to be on our sofa table, and this centerpiece is just absolutely gorgeous. I used this last year as well, and it does have space for candles on top. Now I found these at the Dollar Tree. They look like little wine glasses, but they are candle holders or votives. So anyway, I just thought this was so pretty. I loved the colors, and I love how this turned out. So now I'm just putting on our clean bedding, and as you can probably tell, we are in need of some new sheets. So Chief gets on our bed occasionally, and his claws have actually torn these sheets up quite a bit. So we are on the hunt for some new king size, really soft, cozy sheets. Our duvet cover is actually from Bedscape, which we really love. It's nice and soft and just very cozy. So I may end up getting some sheets from them as well. But honestly, I mean, these sheets are still so cozy, and I feel like once sheets are actually nice and worn and kind of broken in, in not a strange way, but you know what I mean. I feel like they just become so much cozier after you have them for a while. So I don't know, maybe it's just me. I know we need new sheets, but the reason that we haven't gotten any yet is because they really are nice and cozy because we've had them for some time. So now I'm just putting on our duvet cover, and I like to use the burrito method. It is so much easier than trying to stuff a duvet into a duvet cover. So anyway, this is just a nice, easy way to put a cover on your comforter. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. What are you doing? What are you doing, sweet girl? I have Eliana in here with me in her pack and play. This is how we get a lot of things done around the house. Yeah. Oh, the tripod's right up against her pack and play, so if it's shaking, that's why. Hello. So now I'm finishing up by adding these beautiful mustard yellow throw pillows as well as this burnt orange blanket. I thought it just added a nice pop of fall color in our bedroom, and you'll see in just a moment that I end up adding the pumpkin pillow from the living room. So I'm not sure if I'm going to add something else in the living room or just leave it as is, but I thought it went really nicely in our bedroom. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here because, as you guys know, I have a little one. It is a little bit more difficult to get everything done in a short amount of time when I have her here with me without Daddy. So it has taken me a couple of days just to kind of get things set out and, you know, kind of where I want them. And the fun thing about decorating, and something that I just really love, is that, you know, you can put things out and see if you actually like how it looks over the course of a few days. And then if you don't like it, you can change it, and you can just kind of play around with it and see what you like and what you don't and what looks good. So yeah, I think it all just depends on your personal style, and you know, you might see one thing that you think looks good the first time that you set it out, and then you might change your mind. So she is just being so silly. She's actually getting hungry. It's about time for her to eat. Yeah, you're being so silly. But don't forget, I will be doing a fall home tour as well. So everything that I have set out will be in that tour, and I'll let you guys know where everything is from. And then you'll see at that time if I moved things around or just kind of played with things a little bit. I also still need to decorate my front porch, so I'm sure that will be in the home tour as well. So be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a future upload. Bye.